If you've ever walked out of a casino with empty pockets, frustrated and wondering why luck never seemed to be on your side, the truth is, it's not bad luck at all. Most players fail not because they're unlucky, but because they make predictable mistakes that casinos count on. I've worked on casino floors and seen thousands of people lose, observing patterns that almost always lead to the same outcome: a drained bankroll, a sour mood, and regret. Slots are among the most sophisticated games designed to make players lose, but they're also games you can approach strategically if you know what you're doing. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 biggest reasons why people always lose at slots, straight from insiders, and explain how to fix them so you can play smarter, protect your bankroll, and enjoy your casino experience without falling victim to poor design and manipulation. The first and most common mistake is choosing the wrong slot machine. Many players pick machines based on appearances, bright screens, flashy animations, popular themes, or massive jackpots. The problem is, the flashiest machines are often the worst-paying ones. These machines are designed to attract attention and keep players spinning, not to give consistent returns. Slot machines vary in return to player, or RTP, which is the percentage of money a machine theoretically returns to players over millions of spins. For example, a machine with a 96% RTP will give back $96 for every $100 over millions of spins. But your session is a few hundred spins at most, so the RTP doesn't guarantee anything during your visit. Another critical factor is volatility or variance, which tells you the risk level of the machine. Low volatility machines give small wins more frequently, while high volatility machines pay rarely but in bigger chunks. Many casual players with small bankrolls gravitate toward high volatility machines because of the allure of hitting a huge jackpot. The result? They often lose their money long before hitting any significant payout. Insiders know that players who succeed think carefully about these numbers and pick machines that match their bankroll and style of play. If you're playing casually or with limited money, low volatility machines are usually the best choice. If you have a larger bankroll and can withstand long dry spells, high volatility machines may work, but they require patience and discipline. Another major reason players lose is falling for slot myths. Slots are surrounded by superstition and misinformation, and believing them can quickly drain your money. Common myths include the idea that a machine is due for a win, that you must bet the maximum to hit a jackpot, or that certain times of day are luckier. In reality, every spin is independent. Machines don't remember past losses. Jackpots aren't necessarily tied to bet size on many modern slots, and the time of day has no effect on outcomes. Players often waste hours chasing luck that doesn't exist, convinced that a machine owes them a payout. To fix this, treat every spin as independent, forget about luck or superstition, and rely solely on logic and strategy. Poor bankroll management is another critical mistake. Many players sit down with a set amount of money, lose it quickly, and head straight to the ATM. Casinos make this process seamless. Machines are fast, often near ATMs, and frequently reward small wins or bonuses to keep you playing. But this is the moment when most players lose control. Common mistakes include increasing bets when losing, chasing losses, and ignoring session limits. Professionals use the 1% rule. Never risk more than 1% of your total bankroll on a single spin or session. They set clear loss limits and stick to them. Deciding in advance how much you're willing to spend and when to walk away protects your money and ensures you don't spiral into emotional gambling. Not knowing when to walk away is another major cause of losses. Casinos are deliberately designed to keep you playing longer than you should. There are no clocks, constant lights, ambient sounds, and machines engineered to capture attention and distract from reality. When players are losing, they often stay, hoping the next spin will recover losses. When they're winning, they chase larger jackpots, thinking the streak will continue. In both cases, the casino profits. Most players lose because they leave too late, not because the machines are unbeatable. I've seen people hit a $500 win and leave $50 later because they didn't have an exit plan. To fix this, Define your win and loss limits before sitting down and stick to them. Even small wins are valuable if you protect them. Walking away at the right time is far more important than chasing big jackpots. Letting emotions control decisions is one of the most dangerous traps of all. Frustration, desperation, or anger clouds judgment, and casinos exploit this with near misses, fast spins, and bonus animations. Once you start gambling emotionally, you stop thinking strategically. I've seen players spend thousands, convinced a machine owed them a win. They weren't chasing money, they were chasing the feeling of being right. Their bankroll was gone by the end of the night. To avoid this, stay aware of your mental state. If you feel frustrated, angry, or obsessed, step away. Never increase bets to recover losses. Play to enjoy the experience, not to escape reality. Beyond these 5 reasons, insider tips can make a big difference. First, observe machines before sitting down. Don't immediately start spinning. Watch a machine for a few minutes to see how it behaves and how fast it cycles through wins and losses. Second, scale your bets. Professionals start small and increase bets only when the machine is paying out small amounts consistently. Third, protect your winnings immediately. Remove a portion of any significant win to safeguard it. Fourth, avoid fast loss zones. Machines near entrances and walkways are designed to drain money quickly, while machines in quieter corners often pay more consistently. Fifth, respect your session length. Fatigue, alcohol, and long play sessions increase mistakes. Short, focused sessions with clear goals produce the best results. Understanding machine psychology is also crucial. Slot designers engineer every element, from lights and sounds to near misses and bonus features, to manipulate your brain. Near misses, for example, make you feel like you almost won, which triggers dopamine and keeps you spinning. Bonus games are designed not to provide real value but to extend your play session. Progressive jackpots give the illusion of big wins being possible at any moment, but they're funded by all the other players on the floor. Recognizing these manipulations allows you to play more rationally. Session timing and pacing are essential. Many casual players overestimate their stamina and underestimate how much money they can lose in a short time. Professionals treat sessions like a schedule. They allocate a specific amount of time, stick to their limits, and take breaks to reset their focus. Walking away while ahead, even with a small win, is a victory. Longer sessions increase the likelihood of emotional decisions and impulsive bets, which favor the casino. Another insight from casino floors is that players who win most often are not high rollers but short session players. They set clear limits, cash out part of their winnings, and leave. They avoid chasing losses, and they resist emotional traps. This is counterintuitive for many beginners, who believe that bigger bets or longer play will improve their chances. In reality, luck plays a role, but discipline and strategy determine long-term results. Many players are also unaware of how placement affects gameplay. Casinos intentionally position fast-draining machines near entrances, high-traffic areas, and ATMs, while slower, more generous machines are tucked into quieter areas. The goal is to maximize losses for casual players while keeping strategic players in less obvious sections. Observing patterns on the floor, rather than simply picking a machine based on appearance, can improve your results. One often overlooked point is the importance of bet sizing in conjunction with volatility. Professionals adjust their bet size dynamically. They increase bets slightly when machines are paying consistent small wins and decrease when the machine becomes cold. This reduces risk and extends gameplay. Casual players often make the opposite mistake, increasing bets in desperation, which accelerates losses. Protecting wins is just as important as limiting losses. Any significant win should be partially withdrawn or set aside. Leaving all your winnings on the machine invites the system to reclaim them. The goal isn't to beat the RNG. It's to manage your money intelligently and make decisions that preserve your bankroll. Finally, the overarching lesson is that control is your most valuable asset. Every slot machine is designed to entice, manipulate, and extract money. But it cannot force you to make decisions. Your edge comes from preparation, knowledge, and discipline. Walking away at the right moment, sticking to limits, and avoiding emotional decisions allows you to enjoy slots without losing more than you're willing to spend. The real jackpot is not the flashing lights or the big progressives. It's your ability to control your experience, retain winnings, and leave the casino with self-respect intact. Slots can be thrilling, exciting, and even profitable in short bursts if approached correctly. By avoiding the 5 most common mistakes: choosing the wrong machine, falling for myths, poor bankroll management, not walking away, and letting emotions control decisions, you can dramatically improve your experience. Applying insider tips like observing machines, scaling bets, protecting winnings, avoiding fast loss zones, respecting session length, and understanding machine psychology transforms how you approach gambling. Knowledge, strategy, and discipline allow you to enjoy slots as entertainment without becoming a victim of the system. Remember, the casino has an edge, but your decisions define your results. Walk in prepared, play smart, protect your money, and you'll leave not only with the potential for profit, but with the real jackpot: control, awareness, and enjoyment.